And it was right around then that strange things started happening here. For instance, this piano, Erin, who's working at the bar upstairs, mentioned she's not really a big believer in such spirits and things from beyond the grave. One night, she was closing by herself and she heard this sound, and she came out and noticed that the piano was moved about that far out from the wall, and she didn't really think too terribly much of it. She was like, that's just a little strange, whatever, maybe I just hadn't noticed. But about a week later, one of the managers from Barley's was here, and he came downstairs to use the bathroom, and he came running up the stairs, and he was like, Erin, you're not going to believe this, but that fucking piano just moved. And it was about 6.5 inches out from the wall. It took, that thing is heavy. It took several people to move it back into place. That was one particular instance. Countless people that I've talked to have heard the piano playing when they're down here by themselves using the restroom. But why that piano is significant is beyond me. The interesting thing about this tour, I was talking to you, Jake, about the corroboration I get of these stories from different sources. This bar used to be owned by a regular at the Short North Tavern, Joe Thiebert, many years ago. He won the lottery and he decided to buy himself this bar. That piano was at the original Short North Tavern location when it was where the Happy Greek is. And Joe bought this place and he was like, hey, you guys mind? You're not using that piano, can I have it for my bar? So they said, sure, and it moved in here. So these ghost stories about the piano moving that I heard from Erin, the bartender here, and then one of the Barley's guys, just a few years ago when I started doing the tours, Joe was like, hey, you take people to my old bar, Bucky? I was like, yeah, sure. He's like, you don't know how many times his office was that room right back there. He's like, I'd be sitting there late at night and I'd look up and I'd see that piano move. Wow. So these are two completely unrelated. Yeah. I mean, so this is when I'm telling these stories, a lot of this stuff, it's not like I'm like, blah, 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 No, I'm not doing it for shits and giggles. Well,
what was that?
Maybe not for giggles. I'm doing it. Anyway, so I mean, like this is something that is reported, lots of different folks, and it happens. The surrounding area is also because the cemetery was large. It was quite a few acres, and the North Market parking lot, all the way up to where the Greek church is, down to almost nationwide. People have had weird experiences. A couple of years ago, I was talking with one of the managers, a guy that used to manage Martinis, and he was telling me about how one of the stranger experiences they have there is occasionally patrons will be like, what's the production that's in town that, and they're like, what are you talking about? They're like, well, these people that are walking through the restaurant dressed as Indians are really amazing costumes. No one will have seen anyone dressed as a Native American walking through the restaurant, but maybe just a random customer. But it's happened on repeated occasions. One time he was telling me, Jack, he was telling me how I had to go up onto the top floor of the building to get some records. And as he went up there, there was a chair in the corner, and he walks up and he sees a woman sitting in the chair knitting. Yes. Hi, I'm Bucky from Booze and Booze Ghost Tours in Columbus, Ohio. You can contact us on Facebook, Booze Booze, or boozebooze@gmail.com. We do tours October through November, or you can do them for a special event any time of the year. And I think that's all the information. Is that good? Mm-hmm. Thanks.